Hello guys, welcome back to more PES 6. So today we are going to be taking on West Ham at the bowling ground, not the bowling ground as it says there. So yeah, ignore that. But yeah, looks like they got Tevez out as captain today. So yeah, I don't think he played against us last time, did he? In the league game. But yeah, so yeah, the cup's going all right for us. We got through the first round. We did concede a few goals though, saying that in those two games. So you know what, we got to get it together. You know what I mean? The last game against Charlton in the league as well, we conceded early, but we came back and we've shown what we can do this season. You know what I mean? Like when we get ourselves into situations. You know what I mean? It's been a crazy season so far. Now we're approaching the halfway point. What can we do right now? So yes, Mutu and Obin are going to partner up front for this one, just like they did in the last game. I thought they worked really well together. Yeah, I think we got Hatira in there in the attacking midfield. We got Pedretti back with Ono. We got, I think, Maxwell is on the right. Is he? Yeah, I think he is. And yeah, I think we've got, I think it's Mafio on the left. I was going to put Zarjas in, but decided not to go with it at the last moment because Mafio had the better stamina and the better form over Zarjas today. Mafio on the red form, Zarjas on the orange form. So yeah, and I think we've got Carini in goal as well. So that's the team out today, and we've got to get to this one pretty early on. Ball in is going to be over the bar. So yeah, I think we got, did I say who we got in the defence? So we got, I think we got Simic, Amadik and Sanya. So yeah, pretty strong defence. No Skertel today. Skertel's been a little bit off, I would say, in the past couple of games. So I don't know, he's going to take a break today anyway. And we'll see what we can do. Maxwell in there, it's across the face of goal. Nobody there to it. But yeah, I thought, yeah, like I said, I thought Obina had a great game last time out. You know what I mean? Like he's getting picked ahead of Saviola now because of his great form and whatnot. So things are changing a little bit. Things are changing. Here's a Tira. There's Mutu. Can't put that one through. Ball over there is kept out. But yeah, Ono's in there. He's having a good season. Oh. This could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous. And some defending there dealt with that. There's Obina. Is he going to run past this man? No, he won't. He's good at running past men, but he didn't do it that time. He's got some great speed on him. That's one of the well, probably his best thing about him, to be honest. Oh, here's Mutu. He's cut in. Mutu! Oh, how did he miss that? He did really well there. Bean wasn't really in a good position to maybe have squared it to, but oh well. Obina. Mutu. Oh! Obina. Oh, Mutu should have gone for it. He should have gone for it. He should have turned and hit it. The defender was in the way of him though, so I guess he was in two minds. Oh, that's not good. Atira's got to stop a West Ham man there getting forward. Here's Obina again. Here's Mutu. He's going to have to go wide. Here's Maxwell. Mutu again. And again. And Obina, yes, it's there. Another goal for that man. And that's more like what we were trying to do. Only 21 still, Obina, and he's getting goals left, right and centre this season. On fire. Nicely done there. Into the bottom corner. Have a look at it from this angle. Just away from the keeper. Nice. Tucks it away at 1-0. That's an away goal as well, which is good for us. So we've got a good start here. That's the kind of good start that we need. We'll be thinking about who we're gonna be having a look at the end of this episode. Oh, Carini, what are you doing? Here's Simic. Pedretti. Tira. It's a good ball forward. It's Obina. Oh. It's still Obina. Still oh no, he's going to be taken away off him. But yeah, so the thing is, I really haven't given it a lot of thought about who we would buy in the window. And Mutu! Oh, unlucky. And it's still in there. Pencil. Yeah, I haven't really given it any thought, to be honest, about who we would buy, to be honest. I've got 1 or 2 names in mind, honestly. Urbina! Oh, he should have had that. He should have had it. I'll tell you what, it should be 2 up by now. Pedretti with this chance! Oh! So unlucky. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 maybe in mind, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to sort of leave it down to who is maybe up for, like, if there's any, like, free transfers or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe we can get a loan in or something. You know, I really don't know, to be honest. Benatira is going to score, and that is 2-0. There's the goal we've been looking for. We've been so much the better team. We've been creating so many chances. It was only a matter of time before that goal came, and he's only 19 as well. We've got some good youth in this team, haven't we? With Urbina and him. I think Yulu's one who doesn't really get any games anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe he could be sold, possibly. I don't know. Do we really need him anymore? Doesn't really get that many games, etc. Oh, it's gone through his legs and then it's in off the post. So there's the second goal. Sanya, there's going to be a free kick there. Mafio is going to be booked as well. And the free kick taken. Booted away. Pedretti, Mafio. Trying to stop this coming in. There's Urbina. Gets it to Mutu, but he can't really do it all on his own. And that's going to be offside. Good idea, but didn't get it quite right. There's Pencil out wide. He's going to keep it in. And it's 2-0 in the end. Here's Urbina again. He's going to use his pace to try and get past these defenders. Oh, he's kept it going. Oh, it's Urbina. Urbina! Oh, it would have been amazing. How he did that. Oh, maybe he could have passed to Mutu, possibly. It might have been better. Went for the glory himself. And there's half-time. Excellent stuff. A really good first half for us. Keep that up. Urbina hat-trick would be nice. Could we get that? Possibly. That'd be nice. So the second half is off. We're not going to change anything. Like I said, the entire team gets a big rest after this, as we'll have 4 weeks off for transfers and whatnot. The winter break is approaching. Here's Pedretti. Here's Mafio. Oh, it's in. And it's not offside either. It's Satira's goal. West Ham have just been awful. Like, we've just been passing rings around them pretty much in this one. Good shot by Mafio. Could have been a little bit further away from the keeper, I suppose, if we look at it again. But Tira's in there at the right time. $48 minutes played now, and 3-0. I reckon we can easily take that one home now and finish this one off. Can we get through to that semi-final? And it's Mutu, who's going to keep going here. He's done well. He loves to run. That plays Urbina's headers off target. reckon even Saviola could come on maybe at this point. He'd get some game time since he doesn't really get much anymore. It's amazing to think though how good he was last year, and this year he's sort of struggling. Is the Premier League too much for him? And that's going to be a penalty. It was a stupid thing to give away, honestly. We shouldn't have let that happen. Mafio's going to give it away. Mistimed his tackle. Tevez to take it. Oh, and it's going to be saved. And it's really not West Ham's day, is it? Oh, we get out of danger with that. No, we could even counter this right here. Oh. Ugh, maybe not. It's Maxwell. Ball in. Not going to find anybody. It's going to be offside from Matera, I believe. It will be. Oh, that's... Well, he was trying to show Mafia how it's done there, and even Maxwell couldn't get that right. So, oh well. And it's Mutu. And it's Obina. Oh, Obina's missed it. How has he missed that? It was some good play. He could have taken that around the keeper there, to be honest, and he probably should have done. Would have been an easy tap in. I don't know what they're doing here at the back, but they look interested. Do West Ham. That wide here. And they've got a man over. They're going to pass it to him. It doesn't look like they are. Bina's back defending. He's just a man that can do everything. Just like Mutu. Into the box there. Oh, this is great stuff. Great stuff. Obina! Oh, it had to be. That was such a nice goal. The passing was just perfect. Excellent, excellent stuff. 2 goals for him today. Could have had more by this point, honestly. All he's got to do is hit that bottom corner. 4-0. That's the tie. I reckon in the next leg we can rest up the team now. I reckon. I don't see us, you know, struggling at 4-0 up. That is a nice finish. Excellent, excellent. Any more? For any more, maybe. We're going to make some subs in a moment. Chu Young's going to come on for Maxwell. And yeah, Mutu's going to come off. Even though he's on high form and his stamina's fine, he's going to come off anyway. What is going on here? Well, that's a gift. Could it have been any more easy, that? Yeah, what was I trying to say now? Yeah, I think Hatira's coming off for Yulu. But this, oh, what is this? I think there was like 3 of them going for the ball there. Yeah, in fact, there was 3 of them. Nobody's marking Hatira in the middle there. And then it's an easy goal. So, yeah, Saviola's on. Maybe he can get a goal for himself or something. Kind of reminds me of, I think it was New Year's Day, if I'm not mistaken, in 2007. And I think Reading beat West Ham, like, was it 6-0, I believe? And, yeah, that kind of reminds me of that, actually. In the Premier League. West Ham had a really it was a bad season, but they managed to survive in the Premier League that year. On the last day, I think it was a Tevez goal at Old Trafford that basically kept them up, and it was a dramatic end to that season. I think Wigan and Sheffield were playing each other, and whoever won pretty much were going to stay up, and Wigan did it, didn't they, in the end? And then there was all complaining that, you know, like Tevez and Mascherano shouldn't have been playing for West Ham, and all that stuff was kicking off. Obina's effort, oh, it had to be better than that. But yeah, I remember that one. I think Liverpool put out a weakened team, didn't they, as well, against... Oh, I can't remember who it was actually now. I think because they were preparing for the Champions League final, I think, and I think Harry Kewell came back for one of them games. It was quite a relegation scrap. Ball out wide. And they're trying to confuse us. And there's the full-time whistle. There we go, man. There is a 5-0 win for us. That's got to be us through to the semis now, for sure, in just one game. Surely. Individual game records are being at 8.0 man of the match today. Agree with that, totally. 100% agree with that. He has been on fire. Tell you what, he's outshining Mutu these days. He's outshining him, man. He is the man for me at the moment. Mutu would be a close second, though, I suppose. Benatiri with an 8.0, very nicely done. I think the worst we had was a couple of 5.5s there from Mafio. He did give away the penalty, and Simic got 5.5. But yeah, it was a good performance, I reckon. And all the subs got 6s, so yeah. Anyway, guys, we've got offers for Benatiri from Roma and PSG to start off with in the negotiations, and I wonder what they've offered for him though. But before we look at that, we've got a club ranking announcement here. So Chelsea are top of 121 points, AC Milan 116 in second, Barcelona have moved down to third, Real Madrid, then it's Inter, then it's Valencia, joint 6 with PSV. We've got Liverpool up to 8th, Manchester United moved down to 9th, and Arsenal 10. So those are the top 10 teams. If we look down, can have a look at some of the other teams where we've actually moved down into 20th there. How have we moved down? You know what I'm saying? Like, how have we moved down with the half a season we've had? We've got Newcastle, West Ham are down to 33 there. Everton 42. Of course, they're in the second division. Watford, PES United have moved up there. Sheffield United have moved up as well. Hertha bottom with 8, Hanover second bottom with 12. But the league rankings is got the La Liga is the top league. Premiership is slightly, well, actually it's quite far behind with 139 points. We've got League 4, it's moved down to 131, and Bundesliga 73. Anyway, results from the FA Cup first leg. So Middlesbrough won away to Chelsea 2-1. What's going on there? Portsmouth also have won away 2-0 to Manchester City. Liverpool have won at home to Bolton though 4-0. Oh, it's quite an interesting competition, this, I think. Anyway, we're going to be checking what has been offered for Hatira here, so let's have a look. To start off, Roma have offered 5,871, so they've only offered like just under 200 more than what he's actually worth, and the other one is from PSG have offered 5,757. So if we were to accept anything, we'd go for Roma. But to be honest, I want to keep... I mean, look at his stats. I want to keep this guy. I don't think I want to sell him at all. I mean, he's 19 and he's got stats like that. Injury here. Technique is 96 there. Dribble accuracy, 96. I mean, he's scored quite a few goals for us as well. He's done very well. So, yeah. But who do we think that we could get rid of? To be honest, I think we was trying to get rid of Ono last time. It looks bad. I think we're going to get rid of that. I think I'd rather keep Ono at this time because I think he's been excellent. Kuszak, maybe we could get rid of Kuszak. Although saying that, I mean, he might be good for a backup keeper for now. I think maybe we could get rid of one of our goalkeepers. I mean, we've got Toms here, or Foms, whatever you want to call him. We'll call him Toms or whatever. But he's 26, and yeah, I mean, he never ever gets a game for us. You know, I think we'll enter him for a possible transfer. Yuga, obviously, we want to get rid of him. Mark Gonzalez, you know what? We never play Mark Gonzalez. I think I'm going to enter him for a possible transfer as well. You know what? I think he's a good player, don't get me wrong, and he's got some great stats, but we never really play him, do we? I think we'll enter Adebayor as well. You know, it's not... He's had half a season and he's hardly had any games. He's played well when he's come on. But, you know, we can at least see what comes back. You know what I'm saying? Juan Fran doesn't get a lot of games. We'll enter him as well. You know what I mean? If we can shorten down the team a little bit, then that'd be alright. Definitely keeping Amadik, Pedretti, Maldini, who is one for the future, obviously. Carini, yes. We'll enter Yulu as well, I reckon. Saviola. See, I'm not too sure about Saviola. That's the thing. He's got some great stats. He's just having he's struggling this season. That's the thing. I don't really want to get rid of him, but he's having a bit of a struggling season so far. It's debatable whether or not. I might enter him, but if any offers do come in, we'll consider the offers. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean that we will get rid of him, but those I think are the players that... You know what? I'm going to enter Kushak as well, just to see as well. Like I said, we can have a look, but we're not really guaranteeing anything. So anyway, this is the openness to negotiate at the moment. We've got Leroy Lita on here. He's actually really good. I actually signed him back in the day when I was playing this game. He's actually... I mean, them stats, man, are good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been on the Reading team, but obviously he's not. Vicinic, he was one that we tried to get as well. I think it was a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? Was it last season? Did we have a look at him last window as well? Got Inzaghi here, but he's like 35, although his response is really good. So yeah, these are the... Parker here, he's not bad. He's 28 though. I wouldn't say we need that. Bastek here. We've got 23,000 funds as well, so we've got some money to use up if we need it. We've got Metzelda here, who's one. He could be a possibility, I don't know. Maybe an extra centre-back could be good. I mean, I think our defence is good. Maybe one more player could be good, you know what I mean? We could rotate with, like, Maldini or whatever, or something. I don't know. You know, like Simic is getting on. Maybe we should think about replacing him or something. I don't know. There's quite a lot on the future potential and whatnot here as well. There is a lot of players. We got Company here. I think we tried to go for him, didn't we? But we couldn't get him. Yeah, there's one player right here, Kersakov, who has been mentioned a few times, and I'm considering having a bid on this player, to be honest, guys. I might go for him. You know what I mean? But the thing is, we're good up front, and that's why I'm sort of thinking, like, maybe... I'm not too sure about it, honestly. It's a possibility. I might go for it. I might have a bit of a cheeky bid, but if we can't get him, then never mind. But, yeah, he's one that looks good and that I might go for. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it. Like I say, I don't really think that we really need that many players, to be honest. I wouldn't say... Maybe an extra defender. You know, Skertel's been looking a bit iffy at times. I'd say we're all right going forward. Maybe like somebody in the midfield, possibly. Maybe like an extra, like maybe attacking midfielder. You know, if we get rid of Gonzalez or something like that. I wouldn't say we need that many players though. Well, I mean, we'll give it a look in the next episode. But I'm going to leave it there today, guys, because I think I've rambled on enough. So please do comment, subscribe, guys. Great first half to the season. I hope the next half of the season is good. Let's see if we can sell and maybe buy some players in the next episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, and share as always. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.